In Chinese culture, respect only flows in one direction, from the younger to the older, like a river. The older generation doesn't owe the younger one respect, if any is given. It is done so out of kindness and generosity, not necessity. Wow, let me know what you guys think about that. I feel like it goes both ways. Respect goes both ways. It's earned, but also it's important to respect your elders because they've been here longer. They know a lot of things. Some may not be good with technology. However, I still think that it's good to respect your elders because of just the vast knowledge that they have. But also, respect is earned. Hello and welcome. I'm Ruth. Let's go ahead and chat about Vera Wong's Unsolicited Advice for Murderers. The story follows Vera Wong. She owns a tea shop in Chinatown, SF. She calls it Vera Wang's world famous tea house after the fashion designer Vera Wang, hoping to attract many customers. But one day she precariously finds herself in a situation where there's a dead person in her shop. Now she's in the middle of this investigation and she takes it upon herself to investigate who could have killed this person. She goes on this little adventure, and this story kind of reminds me of shows like Only Murders in the Building and The After Party because there's a little bit of silliness, comedy, a little bit of sadness, some serious topics that are also touched in this book. So you get a good combination of all of those things in this book. One of my favorite characters is the grandma grandma, because she's so like herself and she just says what she says without it trying to be offensive. She's not trying to be offensive. She's just like, oh, like a typical what grandma would say scenario. She speaks her mind, and she has a really good intuition of people, and so she indirectly helps them as well. And so all she does is comes from a good heart, and that's why I like the grandma. The author does a really good job of also capturing the way the grandma speaks. I mean, you can tell from the way and how she speaks, English isn't her first language. You know, how she pronounces words, how she mixes up things, and also because she's from a Chinese background, her tones and things like that. Like, for example, she says a lot. And I don't know if other cultures do this, but at least in the Asian culture, we do like a lot, or like, "Aya."
Yeah.
We say that. So the author does a good job of picking up all those little nuances and things like that of how a typical grandma would speak to people. Yeah, so there's a lot of things that get explored in this book: relationships, friendships, betrayal, other many other things, but just to name a couple of things. Um, Pacing, I thought was good. I actually was able to figure out a couple of things, but maybe it's because it's just how murder books are written, so it might be a little bit um, easy to figure out. I'm not sure, that's just my opinion, but if you read this book and you also felt the same way, please let me know down below. What else? I think it has a good supporting cast as well as main cast, because I like when books have that, when you have characters that are there that you feel that's purposeful and not just because they're thrown in there just to have something. So I like that we have characters in this book that add to the story, add to the characters' development and things like that. And so this was an enjoyable read. I've also had a chance to read the author's other novel as well. I'll link it up below or above and below here. And so far, I've enjoyed her style of writing, and I would definitely recommend you check this book out. I would give this a 3 stars for me. So I enjoyed the reading. I enjoyed the dynamics between the characters. And I also forgot to mention I do like Officer Gray too, because I think she's a good contrast to Vera in certain things that they do. So those two are my favorite characters of the book here. All right. Please let me know your thoughts. Did you like this book? Didn't you like this book? Who is your favorite character? Please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Happy reading.